Hello, dear viewers. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a heartwarming story about Tieu Hue and CEO Tuan, a loving couple eagerly awaiting the arrival of their first child. Tieu Hue is 3 months pregnant, and as her belly grows day by day, Tuan dedicates himself to caring for her and their beautiful farm. From tending the garden and planting flowers to preparing nutritious meals, he makes sure every moment is filled with love and comfort. Together, they laugh, dream, and plan for their little one, turning every ordinary day into precious memories. Their story is a beautiful reminder of love, family, and the excitement of new beginnings. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming tales about family, love, and happiness. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and let's share the joy of this journey together. Tieu Hue had barely finished sharing the news with CEO Tuan when an overwhelming wave of joy swept through them both. She was 3 months pregnant, and just saying the words aloud made their hearts pound with excitement and anticipation. It was a moment they had dreamed of, yet the reality of it felt even more magical than they had imagined. Tuan's eyes sparkled with a mixture of pride, wonder, and pure happiness as he reached out to gently hold her hands. The simple touch seemed to carry the weight of 1,000 unspoken promises. Promises of love, care, and a shared future that would soon expand to include a new life. From the moment Tieu Hue realized she was pregnant, everything around them seemed to take on a brighter hue. Her stomach, still small but gradually showing the first signs of life, became a symbol of the beautiful journey they were embarking on together. Each day brought subtle changes. Her cheeks glowed a little more, she moved a little slower, and she laughed with a newfound tenderness that seemed to make the world itself soften around them. Tuan, noticing every little detail, found himself mesmerized by her presence, cherishing the way she adjusted her posture, the way she smiled when talking about the future, and the way she rested her hands over her growing belly as if instinctively protecting their child. The excitement wasn't just in private, it spilled into every corner of their home and even into the fields surrounding their property. Every room, every piece of furniture, every little corner seemed to whisper possibilities for the new life that was about to join their family. They began imagining what the nursery might look like, how they would decorate it, which colors would best welcome their child, and what toys would bring comfort and joy. Conversations that once revolved around work or daily chores now naturally shifted to dreams, hopes, and plans for this new chapter of life. Even the air felt lighter, as if carrying a hint of magic that only the expectant parents could sense. Tuan could hardly contain his happiness, and yet he remained mindful, careful not to overwhelm Tieu Hue with his enthusiasm. Instead, he found small, meaningful ways to show his love and support, preparing her favorite meals, fetching herbal teas that might soothe her morning sickness, and pausing in his busy day to simply sit with her and talk about what their lives would soon become. Tieu Hue, in turn, felt a profound sense of security and warmth, knowing that Tuan was not only her partner, but also her unwavering supporter, filled her heart with gratitude and deepened her love for him. Every gentle smile he offered, every reassuring word he whispered, strengthened the bond that was now not just between them, but extended to the tiny life growing quietly inside her. There was also a shared sense of wonder about the unknown. Who would their child resemble more? Would they inherit Tuan's steady determination or Tieu Hue's boundless compassion? What little habits and quirks would appear first? Each question sparked laughter, speculation, and tender moments of connection. With each passing day, the anticipation grew, and the realization that their family was about to change forever became more vivid. The 3-month mark was only the beginning, yet it already felt like the world itself. From the moment Tieu Hue's pregnancy became clear, CEO Tuan threw himself wholeheartedly into caring for her. determined to make every day as smooth and comforting as possible. Though his schedule was always packed, he never let work take priority over her well-being. Every morning, before the sun had fully risen, he was already up, preparing nutrient-rich breakfasts and herbal teas designed to ease her morning discomfort. He would carefully set the table with fruits, fresh bread, and warm milk, sometimes sprinkling a few flowers from the garden into a small vase just to make the meal feel special. Tieu Hue would watch him with a soft smile, marveling at the attention to detail and the patience he poured into every small gesture. Each act was a quiet declaration of love, reinforcing the sense of safety and tenderness that now permeated their home. Tuan's Geloroshin extended far beyond the kitchen. The couple's home sat on a sprawling property surrounded by fields and a blooming garden, and he was determined that every corner should reflect care, calm, and beauty for both Tieu Hue and the baby. He would spend hours tending to the rows of vegetables, ensuring the soil was rich and well-watered, and carefully pruning the fruit trees so that they could thrive. In the flower garden at the front of the house, he meticulously nurtured roses, daisies, and lavender, knowing that the sights and scents of blooming flowers would soothe Tieu Hue and provide her moments of peace. Sometimes he would take her hand, guiding her gently through the garden, showing her the progress of each plant and explaining how he had tended to them. Tieu Hue laughed softly at his enthusiasm, but deep down she was touched by his determination to create a nurturing environment for their growing family. Even the mundane tasks became opportunities for connection. Tuan would carry buckets of water or bundles of fresh produce, always making sure Tieu Hue had a comfortable pace and enough rest. If she felt tired, he was quick to encourage her to sit under the shade of the orchard, handing her a cool drink and brushing a stray lock of hair from her face. The way he combined strength with gentleness amazed her. He could lift heavy loads, yet move with the delicacy required to support someone who was carrying new life. Beyond physical care, he also nurtured her emotional well-being. He would spend hours listening to her thoughts, dreams, and occasional worries about the future, offering reassurance and encouragement, never letting a single fear feel overwhelming. This shared attention to detail and care transformed their daily routines into a dance of intimacy and support. Every chore, from planting seeds to harvesting vegetables, became a chance for laughter, conversation, and bonding. Tuan's unwavering presence, combined with his consistent acts of love, gave Tieu Hue confidence and a profound sense of comfort. Each day, as she rested on the porch or wandered among the flowers, she felt a deep gratitude for a partner so attentive, so loving, and so ready to embrace the responsibilities of parenthood alongside her. In those moments, the couple was not just tending a home or a garden, they were nurturing the first chapters of their child's life. As the weeks passed, anticipation began to weave itself into every moment of Tieu Hue and CEO Tuan's lives. Each day brought subtle reminders of the new life growing inside her, and every heartbeat, every small movement seemed to echo with the promise of their child's arrival. They found themselves spending long afternoons sitting together in the front garden, watching the sunlight dance across the flowers they had nurtured with their own hands. The garden had become more than just a collection of plants. It was a living sanctuary, a place where their hopes, dreams, and love for their child could flourish alongside the blooms. Tuan would often place a hand gently on Tieu Hue's belly, feeling the tiny movements beneath and whispering words of welcome, excitement, and love. The tender ritual became a daily reminder that soon their quiet conversations would be joined by a new voice, small and curious, yet full of potential. Their discussions shifted naturally toward the future as they imagined the world their child would grow up in. They debated names late into the evening, laughed over possible nicknames, and shared visions of first steps, first words, and small celebrations that would mark the milestones of early life. Even the way they arranged the rooms in the house began to reflect this new perspective. An empty corner transformed into a cozy nook for reading bedtime stories, a soft rug laid in anticipation of tiny feet running across it, and shelves slowly filling with toys, books, and keepsakes. Each preparation was infused with love and a sense of awe. Both Tieu Hue and Tuan felt the weight of responsibility mingled with the thrill of creation, knowing that they were shaping not only a home, but the first experiences of a life that depended on them. Every day together became an opportunity for closeness. Simple walks around the property, moments spent sharing a cup of tea on the porch, or even quiet hours spent weeding the vegetable garden turned into exercises in connection, laughter, and understanding. Tuan often marveled at Tieu Hue's growing strength and patience, admiring how gracefully she embraced the changes in her body and the new reality of motherhood. In turn, Tieu Hue found comfort in Tuan's unwavering support, the way he anticipated her needs, the gentle guidance he offered in every task, and the constant reassurance in his gaze that no challenge would ever be faced alone. The anticipation of their child's arrival heightened every sensation, turning ordinary days into treasured memories, and even the quietest moments seemed charged with significance. The couple's excitement was not only about preparation, but about the dreams they shared. They envisioned weekend mornings filled with laughter as they played with their child, evenings spent telling stories beneath the stars, and countless new experiences that would bring them even closer as a family. Every tiny flutter of movement, every gentle kick Tieu Hue felt reminded them of the miracle unfolding between them. And in those moments, with the warm sunlight filtering through the garden and the fragrance of blooming flowers surrounding them, Tieu Hue and Tuan allowed themselves to dream freely. Their hearts brimmed with hope, joy, and a deep, unwavering love, knowing that the arrival of their child would not only complete their little family, but also transform their world into a place of endless wonder, laughter, and shared happiness.